Today let's make some sweet cream loaves. I'm going to combine Autolyse and Prefermentation methods by starting 2 dough portions. Autolyse allows flour and water to rest and form gluten without any effort, and Prefermentation improves dough structure and texture. It can also make the bread stay fresh longer. Let's start by adding half of the bread flour in the bowl and half of the yeast powder, milk, heavy whipping cream, sugar, and mix everything together. And then use your hand to form everything into a dough ball. Let the dough ball rest at room temperature or in the fridge if overnight. And now let's make the other dough portion. Add the other half the bread flour, sugar, 1 egg, milk, and mix well. Use your hand to combine everything together and form it into a dough ball. The dough is going to be very sticky, that's okay. Cover the dough balls and let it rest for at least 2 hours or overnight in the fridge. It has been 2 hours and the first dough has doubled in size and the second dough has become stretchy and formed some gluten. And now let's combine the 2 balls together in the mixing bowl. Add the rest of the yeast powder, salt, and mix it on low to combine the dough together. Once the dough is combined, increase the speed to medium to high and knead it for 3 to 5 minutes. Take a piece out to test. It can form a thin layer but still breaks easily. Add in room temperature butter and put it back in the mixing bowl and mix on low until the butter is absorbed into the dough. Increase the speed on medium to high again and knead it for about a few minutes. At first the dough is going to be soft and sticky, but as the gluten starts to form, the dough will be smooth and non-sticky, and your mixing bowl should look clean. It should look like smooth and stretchy. Let's form the dough into a ball. Cut the piece out if you can stretch the dough out into a thin layer without breaking easily and it's see-through, and that's the stage of the dough we need. Let the dough rest at room temperature for about 15 minutes. Divide the dough into 3 portions, which is about 165 grams each. Roll them into 3 dough balls. Take a piece out. Gently press on it and use a rolling pin to roll it out. And fold the 2 sides in. And do the same to the other 2 dough balls. And next, we're going to take the first piece out and roll it out again and roll it up. The width should be the width of your loaf pan. I find that pressing on the dough works really well too. This also helps remove the air bubbles. Place all the dough into the loaf pan. Cover the dough and let it proof for about an hour. The dough should fill most of the pan. Spray the dough with water. We're going to bake the bread in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes. After 8 minutes, you can cover it with foil to prevent the bread from getting too dark. And look how beautiful it looks after about 30 minutes. Let's take it out. Cool the bread on the cooling rack. The bread is very soft and fluffy. It stays fresh for days at room temperature. Like or comment if you have any questions. Thank you for watching.